Hi, I am A.F. Winter, and this is my podcast, Confusional Arousals. I am taking off another week or so, and I have gotten a wonderful guest host in my stead, Ned Bogers. His children's podcast, The World is a Terrible Place, has over 100,000 followers, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's a wonderful day in my neighborhood, a beautiful day and I feel so good. So come with me and I'll make some tea. It's a fabulous day with the sun so high, bees in the trees and birds in the sky. So come and play and we'll laugh through the day. I've always wanted to have a buddy just like you. I've always wanted to talk with a friend, just we two. So let's make the most of this wonderful time. We'll draw pictures with crayons, make poems that rhymes. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my buddy? Won't you please, won't you please, please won't you be my buddy?
Why, hello, boys and girls. Isn't it a beautiful day in our neighborhood? Welcome to Confusional Arousals, and I am your guest host, Ned Bogers. Usually, we talk about good hygiene or saying you're sorry after making a mistake, and who doesn't make a mistake every once in a while? But today, I'd like to talk to you about fascism. Fascism is a far-right, authoritarian, political ideology characterized by a dictator holding absolute power, extreme nationalism, and the forcible suppression of the opposition. It prioritizes the state or race above individual rights and often utilizes militarism, propaganda, and a strict social control to maintain dominance. Well, that certainly is a lot to think about. Do you know what I like to do when my head gets all jumbled up? I like to go for a ride on my electric bike. Would you like to come along? Then let's go. Boy, it sure is busy today. So many big cars with big gas tanks. This is one of the reasons we have climate change. Get out of the road, you moron! I'm supposed to ride my electric bike in the bike lane, sir. Asshole! Well, that's not very neighborly. I'll show you how neighborly I am. You got an electric bike, huh? I do my part to slow climate change. Climate change doesn't exist, you commie.
We interrupt today's violence with a short musical selection from Stephen Miller's children's album, Songs for America's Kids, a little ditty called If You Are, Then.
If you're Christian and you know it, buy a gun.
Buy a gun.
If you're Christian and you know it, buy a gun.
Buy a gun.
If you're Christian and you know it and you If you're Christian and you know it, buy a gun.
Buy a gun.
Boy, just got out of that situation by the skin of my teeth. What does that even mean? Skin of our teeth. That's funny, isn't it? And after meeting that neighbor, I have a few less teeth. One of the characteristics of a fascist society is that people are not willing to listen to the opinions of others. We live in a country in which only one person's opinion matters. Donald J. Trump. You may say we are living under a dictatorship where a single leader or party controls the government, banning opposition. Now, Trump was duly elected because he won the majority of the Electoral College. But the majority of Americans did not vote for him. Trump won all the 7 swing states, including the first win of Nevada by a Republican since 2004. Trump won the national popular vote with a plurality of 49.8%, making him the first Republican to win the popular vote since George W. Bush in 2004. But, boys and girls, 49.8% is not 50%. It's close, but it's not there. And according to the American Presidency Project and the Census press release, and these election results were published by the U.S. House of Representatives Office of the Clerk, according to Mr. Clerk, only 63% of the eligible population voted in the 2024 election, and 49.8% of that is 76,845,384, which means that only 31% of the eligible voting population voted for Trump. So this wasn't a landslide by any means, and says to me that the president should be making some compromises for the country to function well. Boy, all this election math has given me a headache. How about a nice bike ride? Oh, wait. A nice walk around the neighborhood then. Isn't it a beautiful day? I am wearing my Try Kindness t-shirt because we could all be nicer to each other. Oh my goodness, what do I see in front of me? It is a peaceful protest. That is one of the signs of a flourishing democracy, the right to peacefully protest against the actions of your government. That doesn't mean you are unpatriotic, boys and girls. It actually means the opposite, that you want to make your government stronger, because only a true friend will tell you when you are wrong. Remember that. Why, look, lots of people all dressed up in fancy costumes. I see a horse and a turtle and a frog. Tell me, Mr. Frog, what are you protesting? No king's man. And tell me, Mr. Frog, do the frogs have a king? What kind of idiot are you? Well, boys and girls, I didn't know frogs were such rude amphibians. All right, move along. Oh, thank goodness, a police officer, and a special kind of police officer, an ICE agent. Sir, may I ask you your name? What do you want my name for? Well, I just like talking to people, and it's only polite to call them by their names. Hey, we got another one over here. Get 'em, boys.
Things are going downhill rather quickly, so to brighten your spirits, here is part 2 from Stephen Miller's children's album, Songs for America's Kids. The song once again is called If You Are, Then.
If you're white and you know it, burn some books.
Burn some books.
If you're white and you know it, burn some books.
Burn some books.
If you're white and you know it, and you really wanna show it. If you're white and you know it, burn some books.
Burn some books.
I'm sorry, boys and girls, because it has been 3 weeks since we last talked. You see, I was arrested by those nice public servants and held in a detention center before being sent to a black site in El Salvador for questioning. I tried to explain to them I was a citizen of this great land, but they wouldn't listen. They said my name sounded foreign. Ned Bogers. I guess it is a funny name. Who could blame them? And those people in El Salvador, they were so welcoming of visiting American citizens. Why, they were so nice that they put a hood over my head before they beat me, so I wouldn't get too much blood on my tri-kindness shirt. They didn't allow me to bathe, so I'm going to grab a quick bath, and I will be right back. Don't worry, I'll wash behind my ears.
I have a little ducky, it plays in the tub with me, and it is very, very happy as long as I don't pee.
Today, we are in Texas, the 10th least educated state. Texas ranks 47th in the nation for education spending, according to the Texas State Teachers Association. So, they decided on a bold move to turn around this environment of failure. They are now requiring a poster of the 10 Commandments in every classroom. That'll help, don't you think? We are now in L.H. Oswald Elementary School, talking to some teachers. Hello, ma'am. May I talk to you for a moment? Why, all right. What do you think of the 10 Commandments in every classroom? I think it's a good thing. Why? Because we are a Christian nation and we should follow Christ's law. But the 10 Commandments are not Christian. It is in the Old Testament, so it is actually Jewish commandments. I don't think that's right. But it is. The Old Testament is known as the Torah in Judaism. You are wrong. I'm looking in my Trump Bible right now, and there is nothing about the Jews. It's all about the Jews. And that whole thing about thou shalt have no other God beside me is not actually talking about Jesus. Oh, Lord of mercy. There are plenty of great sayings in the New Testament that you could put on your walls if you want to disregard the whole separation of church and state thing that the founding fathers thought was really important. For instance, for I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? The king will reply, Truly, I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of my brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. That's from Matthew 25:35 through 40. Matthew also says, It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. How about, all who take the sword will die by the sword? Could say that about guns as well. Oh, mercy, mercy. What are you upsetting Ms. McAllister about? He said we should take care of the poor, the homeless, and the immigrant. No. Yes, and we shouldn't follow blindly those rich people because they're going to hell. Mercy. And Jesus doesn't like guns. Get 'em, boys.
That guy is always causing trouble by telling others to be civil to each other. Here is part 3 from Stephen Miller's children's album, Songs for America's Kids. The song once again is called If You Are, Then.
If you're a man and you know it, beat your wife.
Beat your wife.
If you're a man and you know it, beat your wife.
Beat your wife.
If you're a man and you know it and you really wanna show it, if you're a man and you know it, beat your wife.
Beat your wife.
Sometimes it is hard being nice to people, but we have to be. And right outside our neighborhood is our state, and our state is a part of our country, which is a part of this great, big, beautiful world. In fact, the world is like one big neighborhood. But fascists don't like playing nicely with others, boys and girls. They want all of the sandpit for themselves, or the seesaw, or the merry-go-round. Let me tell you a little secret, friends. It's no fun sitting on a seesaw all by yourself. It is much better to be in a playground with your friends. But if we start being mean to our friends, they will no longer remain our friends. Why, just in the first 15 months of his second term, President Donald Trump has ordered military strikes or engaged in significant direct military actions against 7 countries. These countries include Iran, Venezuela, Somalia, Iraq, Yemen, Syria, and Nigeria. Threats and further actions have been initiated against Greenland, Colombia, Mexico, Cuba, and our long-term NATO allies. Just because we have the strongest military in the world doesn't mean we have to be a bully. We used to be a place where immigrants could fulfill their hopes and dreams, pulling themselves up by their suspenders and making the United States the most prosperous country in the world. I don't think many people at this moment think of us as a beacon of justice and democracy or hope. In fascism, the government and all its proxies have total control over the individual's life. But the most terrible thing about fascism is that people so readily accept it. As long as our group, our people, are not being attacked by the government sworn to protect us, we are happy. When our leader tells us the most outrageous lie, and we believe it, when he takes away our constitutional rights, and we accept it, when our leader replaces our God, and we joyfully bow down to him, then, boys and girls, the fascists have won the day. I am Ned Bogers, and this has been Confusional Arousals.
This land is my land, it's only my land. You cannot share it, 'cause you is different. You'll never live here if I can help it. This land was made for ones like me. As I was driving my Ford 150, I saw a stranger building a building. He don't belong here, 'cause he is foreign. This land was made for ones like me. This land is my land, it's only my land, because I took it from native peoples. They didn't deserve it, 'cause they are heathens. This land was meant for only me. We don't want immigrants, we hate the homeless. We don't like Democrats, the Jews are useless. We'll keep the Chinese, 'cause we like chow mein. This land was made for ones like me. This land is my land, it's only my land.